I'm making this video to see if I can replace the toilet fill valve in 1 minute. Alright, take everything out, turn off the water. The problem is my fill valve right here is slowly allowing water past the rubber, whether or not for whatever reason it failed. Perhaps some debris got in there, probably the original one. So we're just gonna shut off the water, flush the toilet, try to get all the water out as possible. In the meantime, I'm loosening the supply line that feeds this. Again, the water is off. I have a little Dunkin' Donuts cup over here that I use for a lot of things. And I will now loosen the nut that holds on the fill valve that's underneath the toilet bowl. Just a little crack-a-doo. I can do this with my hand, it's just plastic. But I'm pushing pressure down here on the fill valve because I don't want water to spill out until I put my cup underneath. Once I do that, then I can lift up, and all the water that's sitting at the bottom of the tank will now go into the Dunkin' Donuts cup, more or less. Now I'm going to discard this, put it right over here. I'm going to use that again for something in a second. Once I get pretty much a good amount of water, get rid of that. Now what I'm going to do is just kind of use this as a gauge where I can set this fill valve depth. You just give it a twist. Let's see, that's a little low. That's pretty good. So now I'm going to put this in its place. I'm going to open up the package, get out the nut that we removed on the other one. I'm going to tighten that up. I'm rushing because I want to see if I can fit this inside of a short, which I don't think I will. So if you don't see this, that's why. I'm going to put that down pretty tight. Get the supply line on. I'm going to tighten that right up real quick. The nice thing about these, you can use your hand. If you're strong or not, you can crank it right up. Now I'm going to add some water. Just turn that on slowly. But what I want to do is I want to pop this cap off. Come on, baby. Once I pop this cap off, I can then give this a turn. And I will be able to remove this like so. Kind of hold it on tight. Once I add some water, any debris that's in the line or anything like that will then flush out. Turn it back off. Twist it back on. Snap the cap back on. So any debris or anything will not clog that valve. And now I can turn the supply line on, make sure everything's good. Make sure your cap is on tight. You don't want water coming out. I forgot. Put on the rubber line here that's going to feed this. There we go. I'll make some final adjustments on the water level once it gets up. All done.